Imagine a footballer who lived the high life, hobnobbed with the greats, and played for some of the biggest clubs in Brazil, but never actually played. Sounds impossible. Well, meet Carlos Kaiser, the greatest footballer you've never seen. Join us on GoalGist as we unravel the incredible, bizarre, and often hilarious tale of a man who conned the football world for nearly 2 decades. Carlos Enrique Raposo, known to the world as Carlos Kaiser, was born on April 2, 1963, in Rio Pardo, Brazil. From a young age, Kaiser was enamored with the glitz and glamour of professional football. However, unlike other aspiring footballers, Kaiser wasn't particularly interested in the game itself. Instead, he was drawn to the lifestyle it offered, the fame, the fortune, and the endless adulation. Despite having little actual talent for the sport, Kaiser possessed an unmatched charisma and a silver tongue. He realized early on that his gift of gab and his ability to charm could be his ticket to the high life. And so, the legend of Carlos Kaiser began to take shape. Kaiser's first significant move was to join Botafogo, one of Rio de Janeiro's most prestigious clubs. Using fake recommendation letters and concocting stories about his alleged exploits in Mexican football, Kaiser managed to secure a contract. He would later replicate this tactic at several other major Brazilian clubs, including Flamengo, Vasco da Gama, and Fluminense. But how did Kaiser avoid actually playing? His strategies were as creative as they were deceitful. Often, Kaiser would feign injuries, complaining of muscle strains or other ailments that couldn't be easily diagnosed. He would then spend his time on the treatment table, befriending club doctors and making sure they were complicit in his ruse. In an era before advanced medical technology, it was much easier for Kaiser to avoid being caught. His charm and eloquence helped him win over teammates, coaches, and club officials who were all too willing to believe his stories. One of Kaiser's most audacious stunts involved using a toy mobile phone, a luxury item in the 1980s. He would pretend to have conversations with supposed European clubs or agents, claiming they were desperate to sign him. This ruse not only boosted his status among teammates, but also helped him secure new contracts when his current one was up. Kaiser's con artistry wasn't just limited to feigning injuries or fake phone calls. He also made sure to befriend influential journalists who would write glowing articles about his supposed talents and potential. This media coverage added another layer of legitimacy to his charade, making it even harder for anyone to doubt him. Kaiser's social skills were legendary. He knew how to make people like him, how to be the life of the party, and how to create an aura of mystique around himself. This combination of charm, deceit, and sheer audacity allowed him to perpetuate his footballing illusion for nearly 2 decades. In 1989, Kaiser signed with Bangu, a club in Rio de Janeiro. This move could have been the end of his charade, as Bangu's owner, Castor de Andrade, was known for his no-nonsense attitude. However, Kaiser managed to pull off one of his most incredible stunts yet. During a training session, Andrade noticed that Kaiser wasn't participating and demanded an explanation. Quick on his feet, Kaiser ran to the fans, started a fight, and got himself suspended? This brilliant maneuver not only kept him off the pitch, but also endeared him to the fans and the club owner, who saw him as a passionate player defending the team's honor. Despite his efforts, Kaiser's luck couldn't last forever. With football evolving and clubs becoming more professional, the cracks in his facade began to show. Yet, his charm and the relationships he had built over the years allowed him to transition smoothly into a post-football career. After retiring from his playing career, Kaiser continued to live a life filled with luxury and high-profile connections. He became a fitness trainer and a party organizer, leveraging the network he built during his football days. While his exploits on the pitch were non-existent, his off-pitch adventures were legendary. In recent years, Kaiser's story has gained renewed interest, with documentaries and articles shedding light on his incredible life. Despite the deceit and the lies, many who knew Kaiser remember him fondly as a man who brought joy and excitement wherever he went. Kaiser's tale is a fascinating study of human nature, charisma, and the lengths to which someone will go to achieve their dreams, even if those dreams are built on a foundation of lies. Carlos Kaiser may not have been the greatest footballer in terms of skill or achievements, but his story has become legendary in its own right. His ability to navigate the world of professional football without actually playing is a testament to his cunning, wit, and sheer audacity. Kaiser's story serves as a reminder that not all legends are built on athletic prowess. Some, like Kaiser, are built on charisma, charm, and the ability to tell a good story. His life is a blend of comedy and tragedy, a tale of a man who lived his dream in the most unconventional way imaginable. For many, Kaiser is a symbol of the power of belief, not just in oneself, but in the ability to convince others to believe as well. His legacy, though controversial, is a unique chapter in the annals of football history. While there are no highlight reels of Kaiser's on-field performances, his off-field antics have provided plenty of memorable moments. From orchestrating fake phone calls with European clubs to staging elaborate injuries, Kaiser's creativity knew no bounds. One of the most famous stories involves Kaiser at a club in France, where he convinced a local journalist to write an article about his supposed talents. The article praised him as a future star, ensuring that his time at the club was spent more in the limelight than on the pitch. Kaiser's ability to avoid playing was an art form. He would often claim to be unfit or in need of more training time, thereby prolonging his stay at clubs without ever kicking a ball in a competitive match. His friendly demeanor and knack for making allies meant that very few questioned his motives. Carlos Kaiser was more than just a con artist. He was a character, a larger-than-life personality who captivated everyone he met. Despite the deceit, many who knew him describe him as a kind-hearted, fun-loving individual who simply wanted to live the dream. Kaiser's charm was undeniable. He knew how to make people laugh, how to turn a phrase, and how to be the center of attention. His friendships with players, coaches, and even club owners were genuine, built on a foundation of mutual respect and admiration. In many ways, Kaiser was a reflection of the footballing world of his time, a world where charisma and personality could sometimes trump actual talent. His story is a reminder of an era when football was as much about entertainment and spectacle as it was about skill and competition. Carlos Kaiser's story offers several lessons for the modern football world. It highlights the importance of thorough scouting and medical checks, as well as the need for clubs to look beyond surface-level charm and dig deeper into a player's background and abilities. But beyond the practical lessons, Kaiser's tale is also a human story, one of dreams, ambition, and the lengths to which someone will go to achieve their desires. It's a story that invites us to reflect on our own lives and the ways in which we pursue our goals. In the end, Carlos Kaiser may not have been a footballing legend in the traditional sense, but he was a legend of his own making. His life is a testament to the power of belief, the allure of the dream, and the enduring appeal of a good story. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the life and times of Carlos Kaiser, the greatest footballer you've never seen. His story is a unique chapter in the history of football, a tale of deception, charm, and the relentless pursuit of a dream. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to GoalGist for more fascinating tales from the world of football. And remember, sometimes the greatest stories are the ones that never played out on the pitch. Until next time, this is GoalGist, bringing you the most captivating stories from the beautiful game.